Hey, what's good guys, Mr. Games here, back at it again with another video, and I apologize for the fact that there doesn't seem to be any audio with these clips, mostly because the audio got screwed up. However, I can promise that for this portion of the video, the audio is gone, but the rest of it, there is audio. But anyways, that's beside the point. The main point being is that currently on March 19th, the day it is today, Hades for Nintendo Switch got released, and I personally am very excited for this game, mostly because it was my game of the year for 2020, and it is also my most played game on Steam by a mile compared to something like, say, Doom Eternal, which is my second most played. And yes, I am not much of a PC gamer, one could say. But anyways, though, I chose to go ahead and get Hades on Switch mostly because A, it was my favorite game of last year, easily, and on top of that, I do want to go ahead and grow my Switch collection more. It's not necessarily small, but it's probably the part of the collection I want to grow the most overall. But anyway, and you know, for $35, it's pretty easy to addition to add to the collection. But anyways, we'll be heading on over to my local GameStop to go ahead and pick up the game about now. So we'll see you there. As much as I would like to drive, I'm gonna go ahead and walk to GameStop, mostly just because I don't want to go ahead and get exercise, want to stay healthy. It has nothing to do with the fact that GameStop doesn't open until 11 and it's currently 9:45 right now. Honestly, gotta say, it's really nice out right now. Like, yeah, it's cold, but I usually really like it when it's like actually really cold out. I don't really like it when it's hot at all, so I can get away with a t-shirt in this weather. I think it's like 40, 45, 50 right now. It feels really nice, though. I love it. Now, as I've mentioned before, GameStop doesn't actually open till 11, and I left around 9:45-ish, and it takes me about 25 minutes to actually get to GameStop from where I live, so I'll probably go ahead and bum around Target before I actually head over. And I know what some of you are thinking. You know, Target sells video games. Wouldn't they also have Hades? Why shouldn't you just get there? And you guys are absolutely right. But I don't want to. So therefore, I will not. Anyways, I'll see you guys there. Whoop. Yeah. And here we are at location number 1. Let's go. Hey. So right now it's currently about 10-ish, and GameStop doesn't open for another 15 minutes, so I got about 50 minutes to kill. It's going to be a bit hard for me since I can't really kill time that easily, so yeah, but I'll just go ahead and explore, look around the place, and I'll take you guys to GameStop when I'm ready. So first and foremost, I do want to take a quick look and see if they have the game here. Okay, it does look like they have it here, and it looks like they have a good amount of stock back there, so if worse comes to worse, I can't get it at GameStop, at least it's here. Good product. Now, I have been looking at getting a new tripod recently, and this one's been the one I've been looking at the most because it's pretty cheap. Unfortunately, though, for today at least, this is at my budget, so we'll just wait on it for now. Okay, so I just finished up over at, what is it? Target, and now I'm heading on over to, the mall, which is where the GameStop is, and I'm just going to say this now. If it turns out that Google Maps lied to me and GameStop's not open at 11, I'm just going to go back to Target and get it. I'm not going to try looking at other places. We already know it's there, so yeah, anyways, I'll see you then. They do seem to be open. Hello, do you happen to have any copies of Hades on Switch?
Hades on Switch?
Yes. So apparently they're in transit. Basically, they're just in the boxes in the back and they haven't gotten a chance to take them out yet, so yeah, but I'll probably go. Like they told me it'll take about 30 minutes, and honestly, I could just go to Target, but I'm too stubborn to just give up now. So I'll just kill some time here too. So yeah.
Huh. What do you know?
All right, round 2. Let's go. And this mission was a success. So that whole ordeal took about 2 hours, which was longer than I was expecting. And had I expected it to be that long, I probably would have eaten breakfast. Granted, I should have eaten breakfast, so yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get home, get a bite to eat, and then unbox this. So see you then. And we're back, and I actually have the fruits of the labor of that outing right here with Hades on Nintendo Switch. Now, before we go ahead and actually get into opening it, I'll just give a quick first impression, at least looking at it. I honestly really like the box art. I get it, it kind of fits the trend of badass guy looking directly at you with the logo just in the middle, but I think it actually works really well here. I mean, it's very stylistic and so on and so forth, but not much more I can say. It's not like there's anything too crazy on it besides the super giant logo on the side. You'll see that in a second, but yeah, anyways, why don't we just go ahead and get into unboxing it right now. And we're back. So here's the game in person. You can see the box art, and on the side there's the super giant logo, and that's basically where it ends on the box art. Like, I don't really pay too much attention to like stuff like the back, but anyways, let's go ahead and not dilly-dally. Let's go ahead and just get into it. And if I'm not mistaken, this comes with the a art book of sorts, as well as the the digital soundtrack. So I'm hoping there isn't like just the code shown right off the bat when you open it, because I really don't want to have to blur that out. But well, I really wouldn't have to blur it out if I'm going to put it in my PC before this video goes live. But anyways, let's go ahead and open it up right now. Oh wow. So this seems to be the art book. We'll take that out first. And yeah, look, at least the good news is that there's a inside box art for the game. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the first part of the dungeon you actually go through before you get to the second area. But yeah, and of course, here's the actual game itself, as you can probably see. And of course, as tradition, I have to go ahead and taste this, so give me just 1 second. Why do I keep doing that? But anyways, yeah, Switch cartridge for certain. Anyways, though, so let's move on to the art book, and I can't remember which one is the actual product code. I think this is the actual code for the soundtrack. Hold on, let me check real quick. Yeah, this is the actual code for the soundtrack. I would show it, but I plan on using it, so yeah. Anyways, there's that, and then here's the art book, which is actually kind of like, I like how it's kind of small. It looks more like a manual, which is something I wish a lot more Switch games, at least some of them, did. But yeah, as you can probably tell, it's just a character compendium for a lot of the characters. I am wondering if there's a certain character in here, but I don't think so, unfortunately. Let's see. The gods. Yeah, it's kind of just a really nice little bonus. It's not like it's this huge thing you would probably like. It's just a nice little bonus to go ahead and purchase it physically, and the artwork of Hades is fantastic, so I'm really happy with this one. Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't seem like they have Lerny in here. Wait, is that a spoiler? Bone Hydra. They don't have Bone Hydra in here, so unfortunately, but I guess it makes sense why they didn't do it. Oh well. Wait, hold on. And so yeah, nice little bonuses they included in here. Now, let's go ahead and actually try and see if the code works for the soundtrack. So we'll go ahead and give that one just a real quick try. Alright, so before I put the codes in, something that I noticed is kind of funny is if you get the thing, it comes in this little booklet for the codes for the soundtrack, and as you can probably tell, there's a English side and like a Spanish side, but wait. Yeah, that's a Spanish. But anyways, what's kind of funny though is like they put the code twice, which I think is a little weird, but I guess that's pretty cool, I guess. Though it does not mean you get two, it means you get one, just the same code twice, but yeah, still neat overall. And it seems like the code worked. It just gives you this zip folder, but I'll go ahead and save that, and we'll go ahead and see if the music works. Alright, so I'll just edit in the audio as I'm making the video, but as you can see, it's playing Lament of Orpheus, and I can say that I am hearing Lament of Orpheus, which is pretty cool. So, yeah, soundtrack works great. Okay, but for the moment of truth, let's go ahead and put in the cartridge and see what happens. There's the game. First, let me redeem for gold points. Alright, I did get gold points from that, which is nice, though I think it's funny. I technically got 25 even though the game was 35, but just a little nice thing to get. But for the moment of truth, does the game work? Alright, after a bit of a long load time, the game still is up and running, and yeah, so the game works, which is nice because I didn't buy the game protection plan because I didn't want it, and it looks like I don't need it. I say, and probably in the next 3 months, this cartridge of the game is just going to explode. Knock on wood. So yeah, that pretty much wraps up for the unboxing itself. It's not like there's really too much more to unbox since I pretty much unboxed everything from this, though before we go, I actually will be doing something special this time because I have played this game before, which I'll call a mini review. Essentially, I'll just review it real quick. Basically off of memory, I didn't script any of this, so I'll just try and sell you on the game right here, right now. Yeah, it is a really good game. Like, it was easily my favorite game last year by, like, a long shot. Doom, even though Doom Eternal was second, I can't even say I liked it. Like, it was a close competition between that and Hades. I absolutely love the gameplay loop, which is surprising. I normally don't care too much for gameplay loops when it comes for games. It's more so just the story, the world. And not to say that the game doesn't have a lot of that, it does. The character writing is top-notch, though I honestly really love the world. But, man, that gameplay loop is so satisfying. Like, even if I got to, like, near the very end and I still died, I wanted to do it again because I really just knew I could do more. Like, it isn't a game where it feels like you got, like, a cheap loss. It was more so like, yeah, I did something that I shouldn't have done, and that's why I died, so I'm going to do it again and not do that again, which, yeah, it's definitely one of those games where I'm more surprised I really liked it than anything else, but yeah, the music also, that's a very huge thing. The music was really good in this game, especially a certain track that is a bit of a spoiler, not too much of one, but yeah, overall, I definitely would recommend this game to anyone. If I were to give it a rating out of 10, because that's, you have to do, either a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10. This is legitimately one of my favorite. Like, this is the best game of last year, in my opinion. It should have been Game of the Year. But yeah, that's basically where I'm going to end the video. There's not really too much more to say. I hope you all like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and until next time, my friends,